Greetings. Today I want to speak to you on the subject of change and why it is very important for you to learn to embrace change in your life. And the reason why I find it very important to speak on this subject is because many of us were brought up to think a certain way, to act a certain way, and to have certain beliefs. And because these beliefs and ways have been instilled in us for so long, change can make us feel very much uncomfortable. And from my experience, many black people do not like to embrace change because many love to stay in their comfort zone. They love to live a life whereby they're feeling very much comfortable, even though nothing is happening for them. Now, each and every one of us would like to see our lives expand and grow in positive ways that are very much beneficial to ourselves and to the rest of humanity. But in order for us to do that successfully, we have to learn to embrace change. So, learning that imagination creates reality and that God in man is man's imagination would definitely bring you to a place whereby you would have to embrace change and you would have to start to change your way of thinking. You would have to change the way you start to go to bed each night and the way you awake each morning also. The another thing that you would have to change also would mean your friends, your relatives, your environment, places that you used to hang out. You wouldn't feel to hang out there anymore, and you have to learn to embrace that change. You may be a person who like to spend a lot of time looking at the games, whatever game it is. And these are things that you would have to change in your life. Your conversations would need to be changed also. And our places of gathering might be needed to be changed also. Like, for example, there's some people become so accustomed to social gathering, like going to church and greeting the brothers and the sisters, when actually everybody in this world is actually your brother and your sister. But because people have become so accustomed to practice such a way of living in their life, they become so comfortable that change can make them feel uncomfortable. But I'm saying to you, if you want to be successful in life, if you want to grow, if you want to expand, and if you want to live the best version of your life, you have to learn to embrace change. So, my brother, my sisters, this change of which I am speaking about, it's a transformation. And that transformation can only come about by the renewing of your mind. So you have to renew your mind. You have to change your thinking. So if you change your mind, you'll be able to change your life. So my brother and my sisters, let me reiterate again. It is very, very, very important for you to embrace change. Now, as I come to a close here, I want to say to you that in my country, where I'm living here in the Caribbean, many people are refusing to embrace change. So they are still speaking about academic education being the key to success, even though they look around and they see in the city, the big businesses, they're not owned by the boys and girls who went to the top schools in our country. Yet it is very hard for them to embrace change. They still want to brag and boast about their son or their daughter coming first or second in the CPEA, or the common entrance, which is their form of examination that they do down here for the children to move from the primary level of education to the secondary level, where they might move on further and go to a university. Okay, and it's all because people are reluctant to embrace change. Also, people still have the mindset that you should get good grades and get a good job, instead of discovering the gifts and talents that are in you. Instead of teaching the children how to believe in themselves and to teach them that they're born with a gift in this world and to seek to know what is that gift. they're still teaching them the same old things that they would have learned from their parents, grandparents, and they go all the way back down, even all the way back to slavery. Okay? And that is why, as a people, we have to learn to embrace change. And that is why I think it's very important for me to really speak on this subject, and for you to also come to the realization that you must embrace change if what I am teaching is going to work in your life. You definitely will have to embrace change. And from the very start, it would feel uncomfortable to you. Okay? Because it would feel very much uncomfortable to you to go in front of the mirror and look at yourself and speak the most positive and loving things to yourself if you have never done it before. If you have never practiced visualization and affirmation and meditation and journaling, scripting, all of these things are self-talk. If you have never been practicing all of these things consciously, these are changes that you will have to embrace in your life if you definitely want to live the best version of your life, as I would have said before. Also, coming out in nature and being in nature and being in isolation is another thing also you will have to learn to embrace. So there's a lot of changes that will take place in your life when you come to realize how the mind works and how you're responsible for your thoughts and your action. So take action by embracing change. So with that being said, my brother, my sister, I want to thank you very much. I want to say to you, if this is the very first time that you're listening to me and what I'm saying, it makes sense to you and you are willing to start to make changes in your life because you want to see changes in your life and you realize that you must become that change. I want to say to you, if you haven't subscribed already, I encourage you to subscribe, like, to comment, or to share this video. Also, I want to say to you, if you would like to follow me on Instagram, feel free to follow me on Instagram at BlackMadGuru. Also, if you feel strongly led to support this work, we have a PayPal and the link is down below. And I will always encourage you to always follow your intuition, always follow your gut feeling in anything you do in this life. Also, if you would like to be a part of our Patreon community, we have a lot of good information that is there for each and everyone. Doesn't matter how much you are donating to this work, we have enough information that is available for you to grow and expand also. But I want to make mention of a course that I have there for people who are donating at least $20 or more. It's called the Inner Sound Engineering to Create Your Reality Consciously, or the Inner Sound Science and Technology to Create Your Reality Consciously. And it's all about you aligning with the sun that is within you, the light that is within you, so that you would be in alignment with the sun that is above you. Because everything that the sun shines upon, it brings forth in abundance. Therefore, when you are in alignment with the sun, you are in alignment with your true purpose, and your gift will make way for you. Therefore, you also would increase and grow in abundance and prosperity, because you're reflecting the sun. You're letting your light so shine before the world that the world will behold and see the outcome of your life, because everything is a mirror of what is taking place within. So that's what that whole course is basically all about. So with that being said, my brother, my sister, I want to thank you very much. I want to say peace, love you all, I'm out.